Bird of Prey 5. El Karuga.
Kapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Karuga. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
If you come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. If you're here to make war, we surrender.
Both good. The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird of Prey 5 channel. Hail Karuga.
Hello, world. It's Bird of Prey 5. Kapla. Good Sunday morning, January 28th, 2024. No, if when church life comes on, I will end. I'm not going to be on long. This is an apology stream. If after I apologize, I will open the panel if anybody would like to add or whatever. But let's be quick and frank here. After thinking about the incidents of the last couple days, I do believe I owe an apology to Melted Copper. Melted Copper, as I like to tell other people, and I need to remind myself, innocent until proven guilty is the American way, and it should still mean something. And you, sir, were not proven guilty. What happened on Resolute Stream was unfortunate, and I know I came out and said that you were like unequivocally guilty, and you were, for all accounts, had ruined your life, your YouTube life, your YouTube streaming life, well, whatever little piece of life this community is to the world, which I understand is negligible to most people, but regardless, I felt like you did yourself wrong. But in truth, and somebody who knows the system, the abilities, it is not difficult to make up a screen name, a username that's exactly the same as anyone else's. And I myself have been fighting Facebook for months now, trying to get duplicate usernames of my own people duplicating my account, using my picture, that people who don't understand it go, it's Berto Prey 5. He friended me on Facebook. Oh, of course I'll tell Berto Prey 5, my finances. He's a good guy. I understand it. It's real. Does it happen? It happens every effing day. Every effing day it happens. So maybe I should have been a bit more balanced before condemning you. You were on my stream just a few days earlier, and you were nothing but a gentleman. So clearly, one of two things. Either it was somebody pretending to be you, in which case I'm an idiot, or it was you, but you aren't an all bad guy. You have some redeeming qualities, and maybe you have a problem of something, in which case I shouldn't have been the asshole that says, oh, get the fuck out of my life, but I should have been someone that says, how can I help? So in either case, I felt I was wrong, and I wanted to make a public apology. And I want to ask anyone, because I heard people repeat things on other streams that said, well, Bird said he's done, so he's done. Or Bird's, he's not going to let him up on his panels, so I'm not going to let him on my panels. And, I said it as a reaction to what we all saw. And after thinking about it a little deeper, no, oh God, no, not in that way. After thinking about my reactions to what I saw, I realized that's not innocent till proven guilty. That is not the American way. That is not the Berto Prey 5 way. That is not the Carogan way. So until I have either a confession or proof beyond reasonable doubt, I want to back off. I want to apologize. And I want anybody who is using my reasoning to keep Melted Copper from coming on their streams to change their mind. It is not a directive. It never was a directive. When I said it, I meant it, and only a true Star Trek fan will get this. I meant it more as a red alert to the fleet, like, uh-oh, shields up, be ready, not as a banned for life kind of thing. Even though I might have said it that way, it was, had it been my stream, at no point did I ban him from coming up to my stream or my show. He was always welcome to be in the audience, and to this day, and even now, whenever if he was here, he'd be allowed up on the panel to explain what his opinion, what his side of this all was. And I knew that when I said those things, but I didn't perhaps account for how some people would well, what I said in plain English was he's banned, and that was never my actual intent. So apologies there, and if anybody would like to come up, you're welcome to. And thank you, everybody who is here and listening. JP's is when you just said it, Bird. Was it good for the whales? it wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for him. And I don't know about how good it was for the whales. To be honest, I don't think George and Gracie really give a damn. So let's see. LDG hashtag free the net first in the chat says, oh wow. Gorilla's Random Thought says Kapla Bird. Resolute Germ says hello. Richie Poole says another unexpected bird stream. Indeed. Skuljil Jotun says, hey bird. Hey Skuljil. Richie Poole with 4 alpacas. Resolute says Copper didn't submit to LDG's inspection, did he? I do not know. I do not know for sure. Captain Fandom Nerd says, hello, Captain. Kronos says Kapla Bird and Alt. And all. Oh, and all. And all. Kapla Bird and all. Gorilla says, hey, the Skolji. I can't. Skogli. Skogli. I don't know why that's so hard. God damn it. Richie Poole says maybe it was Kronos. I don't think so. Though maybe it was. We wouldn't know. That's the thing. Kronos says hey to Random. Gorilla says hey to Richie. People saying hello to everybody. JP says lol. Kronos says hey to him. Kronos says it's too cold to see Mr. Happy. Bird is winking. Plain English, says Kronos. And there's the link. If anybody wanted to come up. Kronos says the whales can go ahead and probe themselves. Stanley says going to compete with Salty. No, I am not. Once Salty's live, if he isn't live already, I intend to end the stream. Hey, Gorilla.
Yeah, it's pronounced Skogli.
Skogli.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so I had it. I thought I got it anyway. Skogli. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, no, Stanley. When Salty goes live, I'll just end.
Mama Pray is no longer. No.
Mama Pray might start a stream, but she's joking. Kronos' bird needs glasses. I kind of do. Kronos says needs. Yeah, no, I read it. And JP says I would come up, but someone is sleepy. Are you sleepy? And Kronos says Salty isn't live. And Kronos says, uh-oh. Yeah, well. Kronos says Mama Pray is a commie.
A what?
A commie. No. And he says, uh-oh, just kidding. Mama Pray and I discussed some politics, and I think I navigated her back to the light. It was, yeah. The reality was, well, whatever. Anyway, JP says, no, the wife is sleeping. Oh, okay. Well, you don't want to upset the wife, JP. Absolutely. Yeah, Stanley, we talked about a couple of things, and I think I
Yes, I needed to look at the big.
needed to look at the bigger picture, the longer term, bigger picture rather than short term gains. Like, hello, LDG. Welcome to the panel.
Hey, Pickles.
Morning, everybody. How you doing?
There was a question, LDG. Just did Melted Copper take you up on on your offer?
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet. Not yet. And I do want to appreciate you joining the side of justice, because I just felt the same way as you did. That's why I did that. I mean, I was being serious. That wasn't a joke. There are people in this community that
Just
are
to be clear, you're being serious that you will look at as junk and judge it
yes,
for us?
yes. I will. Well, because some people might not think your YouTube life is anything worth it. But some people, that's all they have, and
So you
can't just
feel that in a vulnerable
banish.
position, a man should feel compelled to take a picture of his junk and share it with you and you alone so that they can get back their life.
Well, I believe that sometimes you have to do things that you otherwise shouldn't have to do to prove your innocence. I've had to do it many of times. I mean,
How many times have you had to show your penis to prove your innocence?
once.
Oh,
Okay, we gotta hear this story, LDG.
right.
We gotta hear this. Tell it. Tell it.
Wait, who suckered you into sending a dick pic?
No, I'm joking. No. Of course, I didn't have to do that. But there are other things that you've had to do to prove your innocence, and you shouldn't have to do it. And mistakes were made on both sides. I mean, there could have been things that happened to confirm, and this is what's up to the host's job, is to make sure that you pre-screen people, that you have certain settings on so you
Oh,
can have,
it's up.
further
Listen,
confirmation.
I didn't turn it on for today. I forgot. See, random gorilla could have been fake. Gorilla.
Gorilla could have been fake. Yep. I could, well, not me. I was on camera right away, but
because you were.
yeah. But there are
No,
people
but
out there.
I can be a bit on camera for like a
No,
minute.
it's fine.
There you go.
Well,
we used to do that. We used to ask people when they were down below to turn your camera on for a minute, but that kind of like, people have this idea of, instant gratification. I'm being lazy. Just let them up. No, you have to have security, like some kind of security. You can't just have no security and then, just start ruining people's lives. But what I was trying to say is there are people who are doing this on purpose. So if you haven't known by now, there's a number of people, some that we don't know, some that literally sit in the chat, that would like to see nothing more than cause drama in the community. We recently had, like I said, we had somebody who tried to impersonate Deej and did the exact same thing on my channel once. And because my co-host didn't use the tool I gave him available to him, he just let the guy on who had Deej's name in there, and then we got a nice little dick pic on my live stream once. And there are people out there that thrive off this. There are channels that thrive off this, and we can't fall for that. We can't let those people get away with ruining other people's reputations, no matter how much you like the person, don't like the person, think the person's messed up, screwed up, the second coming of Jesus, whatever. And I do appreciate you, Bird, taking the other stand on this, and take it from somebody who doesn't have to admit when he's wrong, because all his friends usually do it for him. It takes balls. So props to you on that one there, man.
Bruno says
call.
His needs no camera. Good, solid Solid answer there, Kronos.
I was gonna
JP
make a joke, but it's not my channel.
JP says y'all could be AI generated. You know, in the not too distant future, that is absolutely true. Keely Chow says you're going to need a satellite to take a picture of Drew's. I don't know who Drew is. Beware the Drew. Kronos says it's too early for y'all, indeed. President says, does the setting need to be set every time? It should just be on once you do it. I
It's a
just haven't
switch.
done it.
Once you turn it on, and it's on.
I forgot.
But it's called guests must authenticate. It's what it's called. It's under the guest tab under your settings. Guests must authenticate, and then they have to sign in with their YouTube account, and then you get to check to see what YouTube account they're logged in as.
The setting guests must authenticate. I set it now, but there's no save option. I don't know.
Oh, it stays on when you turn it on. It does stay on. Just like every other setting in StreamYard, it stays on if you click it.
Okay. We'll see next time.
And the reason why they don't have that by default, because not everybody has a YouTube account. Not everybody can sign in. So, you know, basically forcing them to have an account.
Right.
Instead of just a random person who can just come on. So
Stanley says, I remember Bird let one stranger on the show and he quickly started talking some crazy. But yeah, it happens. It happens. I still think over the course of, you know, it's been now
Mr. Free Speech.
6 years or so. I've been doing YouTube. It's not a bad record. Kronos says we're not focusing on Drew's ding-a-ling. Kronos says hope he's doing well. Karoga is AI. No. Karoga is not AI. Keely Chow says Drew Taylor, aka Supreme Heretic. I don't know. I've heard of Supreme Heretic, but I have no idea as to what his involvement in this conversation is. Drew is doing all right since Keely. I'm glad he's doing okay, I guess, but I don't really know him personally. Kronos says, didn't he have to move and stuff? I don't know. JP says, oh, look at that giant vat of coffee. Are you drinking a giant vat of coffee?
It is actually my latest cup I got for Valentine's Day from Mother.
Kit Kat?
The Kit Kat, but it's big.
A pretty big cup, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty big cup. I mean, is my fist. It's a pretty big cup.
Richie Poole says he had to move out of his mom's house. What? Oh, Keely said he had to move out of his mom's
Drew.
house.
Oh, he's talking about Drew. You're talking about Supreme Heretic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Reza.
Oh, wait, I didn't check.
You didn't check. You just did it again.
No, it should have been. Did YouTube ask for the timing? Resolute, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, it's right. It's really him. Okay.
Did you get asked to authenticate?
Well, I think
I think that's when you start it because I can't click. Yeah, see, no. See, if I click if you click the three dots, you don't see the YouTube authentication at the top of the menu. So when the menu opens up, if they're authenticated, the top bar will be their YouTube, and you'll see the icon and everything, and then the menus. but
Oh,
that's
really?
because you enabled it after you
Right.
went live,
Okay.
so it's not set for now.
Okay. That
Well,
was good.
well, I think the problem is we just see the name we recognize. Oh, we recognize who they are. We'll let them on. That's the thing.
If you want, I can show real quick. I only got John in the underground right now, so I'm sure there's no foul here, but I can just show you guys. So if you click down here, see if you have it enabled, it'll have their authentication at the top and then the menus. But right now, if you click the three dots on yours, you only have the menu because you activated it after you went live.
Okay.
So this is how you check, guys. If you have that enabled
No,
and
you can
someone
still do
pops
that
up.
live. You can still do that live.
Well, I thought you could, but he just did it and it didn't work for Resolute.
No, I don't have those because I started the stream already before I had the authentication set. So
when
I click the dots.
So when someone comes in, you just click these three dots, guys, and you'll see this.
I'm sorry. It is working.
It is working?
He's absolutely right.
Okay, good.
Yeah. If I click the three dots, it has your channel LDG and Gorilla's channel authenticated with YouTube and Resolute Germ. I guess he was already authenticated.
Or maybe it did kick in and I just can't see it because I'm a guest.
No,
That's
guests
most
can't see
possible.
it.
Guests can't see it. Okay.
Guests can't see it because I've never seen that before. And I've certainly been on guest streams where it was enabled. But that's the one thing I'd never seen before until I said it. Okay.
Man, if you normally log in to StreamYard with your YouTube, you don't need to do anything.
Yeah, you automatic. Yeah.
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 Okay. Thank you so much, Gorilla. Another apology.
What are you thanking Gorilla for?
Because he said it. He said it does work.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, LDG, for showing me, but thank Gorilla for telling me that it does indeed work without having to re-sign in.
Now, for mine, the one thing I've noticed is half the people say it's their names, and half the people says it's their YouTube accounts. I'm not sure which one mine is.
Gorilla, yours is Gorilla's Random Thoughts.
Okay.
Now remember, there's always another thing you can do. You can always have an overlay that, blanks out the screen or whatnot. So if you do bring somebody up that's verified, but you don't know who they are.
Okay. But the other thing is that YouTube allows duplicate usernames. So just because it says authenticated with YouTube is not necessarily the end all be all. And
no, it's just an extra layer. It's like 12-step verification. It's not perfect, but it's extra layer they have to get through.
Welcome, JPs.
Hey, JPs.
It's not me.
Oh, it's not JPs.
No.
Well, thanks for telling us. Appreciate that. Wow, we got a warning.
You guys are gonna see my wiener any minute now.
I would agree. I would believe you even if it wasn't because I just believe you. Okay.
So JPs, we got to pull up the microscope.
No.
No, I think his camera has 1 million times zoom already.
I'll be slapping you in the face. Oh. 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Richie Pools remembers the raw meat guy. Oh, yeah, that guy. So you got to be eating raw meat. Then he got sick. JP says, oh, now you're up here, JP. Sometimes the crazies get through the cracks. It's damn funny.
See, you guys have accepted me.
Bruno says medium rare. Healy Chow says, is that Geek Crying coffee in that cup? I don't know, LDG. Is that Geek Crying coffee?
The hell is Geek Crying coffee?
You know, watch Nerdrotic?
Oh, I must have missed that. Sorry.
That's the coffee. That's
oh, he sells coffee too. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody sells coffee.
See, I'm gonna sell coffee. I'm gonna sell fair use coffee. This coffee was made for fair use. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. Watch. Everyone's doing the coffee thing. It seems to be a thing. You know, Bert, you should have Korogan coffee. You know what I mean? Made by real orphan miners. Yeah, exactly. And it's like you're like, what's the special ingredient? Orphan tears or sweat. Makes it into the coffee grinds and into the beans and saturates it with a very unique flavor and texture.
Flavor of Koroga. Mama Praise choking on her non-Korogan coffee.
The best part of waking up is orphans in your cup.
Koroga in your cup. Stanley's is not fooling anyone. We all know the mug is full of Four Loko.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. I'm good. No, too early.
There are only 2 dots. Bird has spoken.
Too early.
Gorilla is blank. No hot dogs. I want a taco, says Kronos. Stanley says it's Four Loko and Geek grind. No. God damn it. There's too many E's. No, I thought he said Greek grind. No, Geek grind.
If it's a geek grind, that's like you grind up all of that geek.
Kronos needs to sell coffee roll. Tokyo Gaijin says Kapla Tokyo.
Hey, Tokyo.
Hey, Tokyo.
Can't believe it. We lost to Jet Nerdy last night. Another rigged game.
I saw that. Like negative 500 points. Seems like a score I would have.
God damn it. Skogly says, yeah, instead of fair trade, lean into being made by slaves. Absolutely. Stanley says the Rock Tequila, Deadpool Gin. Tokyo says there are 2 dogs.
Bark, 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 bark.
Woof, woof.
I don't know. I can piss the cat off. We could get a cat screech. I don't know. You can hear a hurry.
Yeah. Anyway, this was just a apology stream. What do you guys think? Do you want to talk for a bit, or do you think we should just wrap it up?
It's up to you. You're the host.
How many people you got? Like 15 people? I mean, it's morning. It's Sunday morning. I like morning streams.
Morning. I do.
You know, it's yeah. So if you want to start a new one and separate this from the apology, then maybe that might be a good idea, and start up another one. That way we have a little variety. This morning,
I'm not going to stream variety. I don't need that. Just so I hear what you're saying, but I already told people that I was going to end the stream once Sultan starts. Not that I have to. I can
listen to both. I'm just saying Yeah, of course. Again, this whole idea of streaming over people seems to be a thing, but okay,
Well,
it's fine.
I don't think Salty's coming on anytime soon because
Really? I'm surprised he's not on already.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
usually
don't-
he starts at 7. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
I don't know. There's certain people I make sure I don't stream over just because I want to be at their lives.
yeah, basically, I don't like streaming over so I can listen. That's
And then there's other people. Oh, I'll just
he's
listen
been
to it
doing
later.
church lives all week though, so I don't.
Oh,
I
that's a
don't know.
permanent ban right there. Ban him. Ban him.
I don't know. if
Ban
he's-
JP's.
What?
Ban him for that picture.
It's the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, I should be. I guess I should be watching my own streams.
Wait, Bird's not watching? Okay, 1 second, guys.
Well, I gotta say that
Wait,
was one fun stream we had last night. There's LDG was really going crazy on that one.
That was LDG last Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Scogli says
Hardy
call
har
it
har.
5 Lights Coffee, but only offer 4 different kinds.
There are 4 coffees. There are 4 flavors.
Tokyo says, yeah, Bird, I pulled a no in final. If I had just listened to my inner reason, I'd still be the champ. But no, I had to bet it all.
It is never the wrong thing to bet at all.
Dan Lee says he went to church last night, so probably starting a bit later. That makes sense. Okay, well, I'm going to take my pills. So talk for a bit.
Oh.
please.
Cody guy, what's up, Cody? Stanley, Tokyo, Gogly. Hey, last son, what's going on there, bud?
Yeah, hey, last son, how's son? And hey, we had the man of many words, Cody guy.
Cody. What is going on?
Did I miss anything
So-
relevant on Jep Nerdy last night? I hear Bird got cheated out of his victory again.
Yeah, he didn't do too well last night.
It's a conspiracy
But,
against Bird.
Yeah.
Everything's a conspiracy.
No, you see, I would have won, maybe,
Ah,
but I was wrong quite a few times.
Nah. Wasn't you.
Well,
It's them.
here's the thing. I specifically asked not to get the daily double. And Professor Braining
how do
Spec
you?
gave me the daily double. And then I felt compelled to bet it all, so I'd be in the lead. And I lost. So I lost all my money. And
How do
then
you
when I got
get
a question
the daily
wrong,
double? What? That's not something you're given. It's you fall upon it, like you find it.
and I
Yeah,
specifically
Something you
asked
find.
not to find it. I realized that it was one of two possible answers left on the board. And I said, give me the one that it's not. And he refused. So
So it's all
I got
Professor
the daily
Brainspock's
double.
fault.
then I had to bet it
Oh,
all.
Lord.
I lost. Then on the final question that I did know, no, I lost that. I lost 500. So then I had no money. and couldn't play in Final Jeopardy, which I did know the answer to, and which the other two players did not know the answer to.
Yeah. Clear cut conspiracy against you, Bird.
I mean, this is like, plus I had already received harassing mail earlier in the day from my public library.
Harassing mail.
Yeah, my library was harassing me.
That
Wanting to
sounds like the
renew-
doings of Brainy Specs.
Renew my library card, my virtual library card. Why would I need to? Why would I
How
get
do you-
real mail harassing me to renew a virtual library card? Fucking librarians.
That's funny.
Yep. They're like the unions. They'll come
That's
and get
funny.
you when you least expect it.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those guys.
That son of K.
They even had a TV show based off of them, where Noah Wiley played the librarian.
Just to be clear, I'm not saying he's vindicated.
Oh, he's not
but-
vindicated.
But I certainly was too harsh and too quick to judge. But you are correct. LDG wanting junk pics is weird in an attempt to help him. Chronos,
It's just the right thing to do.
me making up excuses? I don't believe it.
Huh? Oh.
I don't.
Well, at
Bird-
least now we know LDG's an aficionado of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, can we just leave the dick jokes alone with me, please? Just for a
No.
day? Can we?
No.
Please. I mean, I just Bird can come up here and say he's sorry and apologies, and everybody kisses his ass. Yeah, I actually gave him a legitimate said, I did this yesterday. I didn't need a day to think about it. I gave him an option the day it happened, and all I get was dick jokes. Okay?
Hey, just so we're clear, LDG, I've been quiet today. So
Yes, you've been very restrained.
Nobody came to me and said, "Man, LDG, that took some balls to do, man. That's good job, man."
Oh my God.
Nobody. All I got was dick
Nobody
jokes.
thanked you for your sacrifice. It's true. No, I mean, maybe we should. We should have a holiday
Yes.
for LDG.
Holiday for
Call it
LDG.
LDG-ness.
Oh,
And we all send LDG a gift.
So basically, it would fall on the same day as Christmas too.
you have his address?
Mama
Yeah,
Frey would
no,
like your
April
address.
1st.
Oh, no, it's going to be Easter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, I have
Right.
just the gift.
Mama Frey is just a gift for you, LDG.
That-
Her
You're
foot.
going to be getting a gift in the mail in the not too distant future.
I thought it would be her foot up his ass.
You got to promise to put it on camera with him.
Yeah.
What, you being serious?
Yeah,
All right, I'll give you my address.
I have your address.
Oh, you have it already. Okay.
Please be a
Yeah.
glitter bomb.
It's not a glitter bomb.
No, just a little bit of duct tape. 3
Well,
inches
there's-
across.
there's some guy on Facebook. I can't remember his name, but he talks about the stories of like because he runs a septic system business there, and some of the stories that comes out of that there. And he's offering $500 to anybody who can successfully mail him a glitter bomb, and
would
it actually goes
be-
off his office.
I would be very suspect.
Well, no, he keeps getting. He had a couple people mail him some glitter bombs, and and he can see right through it there. But no. So now he's offered $500. If you can successfully get us on a glitter bomb, you'll win $500. Kind of like a contest.
Yeah, but that's the exact kind of thing that somebody would fake and say if they wanted to send a glitter bomb to somebody, but they didn't want to waste their money or risk themselves sending the glitter bomb. I would just say, hey, I'm LDG. You can successfully send a glitter bomb to me at my address. And I put in LDG's address. I'll give you $500. And now I have multiple people all trying to send glitter bombs to me, and they're going to want $500 from me. That's the type of thing I don't trust.
Easiest thing to do would be to dress up like a UPS guy, find the person's address, knock on the door, and when he answers the door, throw glitter on him. Like, give me my $500 now.
Well, I don't see why glitter has to be so hard to pick up.
Oh boy, when was the last time you've been to a strip bar?
Oh, last summer actually.
It's supposed to be that way, so you get in trouble when you get home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
months later it shows up.
I got a free dance, so yeah, that was last summer. I got a free dance. Just because the person I was hanging out with knew the stripper.
That might go over well in your house. Not going to go over well in most.
Well, it's not like I was dating the person or nothing.
I would say most women who married men I know would not be okay with the fact that their husband was with a stripper as a friend any more so than with a stripper as a stripper.
That's friends with benefits.
Most of our states, that's justifiable homicide. The court will let her off when she lets you bleed out when she cuts it off.
No.
You haven't seen Washington courts.
No.
That's why you get really picky and choosy with your women. If they don't want to go to the strip bar with you, then
yeah, if you got
kick her down
one
the
that'll
road.
go with you, they're something special.
Yeah, mine's in the other room sleeping right now. So
now you really don't want to wake her.
that's why I'm trying not to be loud.
Kronos does not have a stripper friend. Well, Kronos, they're usually all hanging out outside the strip club, looking
They
for
don't
friends.
hang out outside the strip club.
No, is that not where desperate women aren't strippers?
Usually
All
after they're
desperate
done, they're set,
fun.
they're gone.
I thought they're hanging around looking for new daddies.
No, that's their side hustle. Usually that's on the street corner.
Pole dancing sounds like work, says Kronos. So I don't know, but I doubt it's still like this. But when you used to fly into San Diego, the plane, the runway, you're coming in over the city, and you're like literally just a couple hundred feet off the ground. The very edge of the runway is across the street, and you literally come over a building that was called Dirty Dance. And it was a strip club. And it was next to the Enterprise. I think it was Enterprise Rent-A-Car, where I would always rent my car from, because that's where the business had an account. So literally, for every time I went to San Diego, the first place I would be at after the airport was the rental car, because they would take you in a shuttle to the rental car place. And literally next door was Dirty Dan's. Now, I didn't go to Dirty Dan's for quite a while because I wasn't going into a strip club alone, and I had no desire really to even, I mean, I was curious, don't get me wrong. I was curious, but not that curious. And it wasn't until we went out on the town a few times with some of the other guys down there that we let's check out Dirty Dan's. And then after that, we landed with a couple other people. So we all came in to San Diego, and it was early afternoon or something, California time, whatever reason. So we had like a lot of time to kill. So we like, let's go to Dirty Dan's. We left our luggage at the rental car, and we went into Dirty Dan's. And I will tell you, the people working at a strip club at 1 in the afternoon, I to this day, why would these women even take the job? Why would people hire these? I'm talking about the ugliest women
Yeah.
you can imagine.
Bird, that's amateur hours.
I get it, but why would they be? I don't understand how. I don't understand how they got hired. Were they the only people willing to take off their clothes?
Hey, Bird, you're forgetting this is California. Equal out, everybody. They can't refuse to hire them just because they're fucking ugly. So they give them the shitty time slot.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is that real?
I believe so.
Well, here, if you're past your prime, you get the daytime slots. And if you're just getting into the business, it's usually daytime slots.
Like, I don't even know if I'm half convinced that there was a gray alien, like from Area 51, dancing on the. I don't even think she was human. It was just bones were so bony, and
yeah,
there was no bumps where there were supposed to be bumps.
Yeah.
Now, Bird, as a Star Trek fan, that you should have liked it being an alien.
I was like, wow, this is Dirty Dance. I think now I see why it's got the name. Oh God, Dirty Dance.
There was plenty of places that I worked, like car dealerships, and they'd always be right next to a hotel. And we would go there for liquid lunches during our lunchtime, and we would order our food and sit there and sniffers for a whole eating our lunch. Well, these less than desirable women are like dancing. We're like, get out of the way. We're trying to watch the TV. But yeah, definitely during the daytime is when you don't want to go.
Last son of cases, did I name any names? Me? No, I don't name names. Chrono says it's a bird tail. Oh, pray. Stanley says Dirty Dan's lived up to its name. Stretch marks and scars. Bumps, Chronos. like bumps on their chests or their asses. Stanley says steak and legs.
Wait, he said steak and legs?
Steak and legs.
Roast beef sandwich.
Kronos says someone can sell cars. You know, Kronos, surprisingly, I have car selling in my blood. But, oh my God, do I have the worst luck selling cars. I can't sell a car. We, as a family, we have not sold a car at a good price. I don't think ever. Like, never. Literally, even if the Dad O'Fre's truck, which was, you know, a big heavy truck, and we sold it at such the worst time, and we held on to it. 6 months later, we would have got 3 times the price. It was right before COVID, or
We sold it right.
we sold it right at the beginning of COVID,
Before.
right before all the supply line stopped and prices for used vehicles shot up. Basically gave
completely.
it away. LDG, what are you doing? You're muted.
He's blowing off his camera.
Oh,
he's blowing his camera?
Yeah.
I'm blowing.
Yeah.
I'm blowing my camera. It's a tool that
It's a tool.
you blow off. It's a tool that you can blow off the dust off your lens without having to touch it. Get a lens cleaning kit.
All it is basically a rubber syringe type of thing that blows the air.
Yeah.
Last on a case is Bird said gray alien, not green. Yeah, the gray alien from Area 51, not the sexy green alien from Star Trek, the original series.
But no, I've never had to sell one of my cars. It tells you how bad I am on cars.
Well, I run them until they break completely.
Exactly. Or until I get in accidents.
Basically what we do.
They're like Bic lighters.
Though I am done with the stage of buying those the real cheap lemons. Though I was actually able to get a loan too. That surprised me because I never actually taken out any debt to go buy anything there. So I had absolutely no credit.
But now you got some credit.
Oh, it's working on it. The first time I actually had to make payments on a car there, I went to one of those no credit places. I was like,
God.
They were really great. I'll give them props. They were really good. They worked with me real well when I lost my second job because of the pandemic there. But now I went with the bank and stuff, and
That was the stripper, JP. You got it.
Yep.
Sorry, Gorilla. Gorilla?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were in the middle of the.
No, it's pretty much done.
Last
Oh
on the
no,
case,
Paul escaped from Area 51.
yeah. Last on the case is, how weird is it that some strip clubs have buffets? I always found them
Completely weird.
Yeah. You don't want to
Here in Florida, they got buffets so executives can go there and just have lunch and just they don't spend it on women. But yeah, that's the thing.
What?
The strip clubs having buffets. It's
Having
for the
what?
executives. Buffets,
It's for
buffets, buffets, whatever. Food. Okay, so people can come take their work lunch break over there.
Not just
That kind of setting.
executives.
Why would you say it's for executives?
Yeah.
Well, because they're the ones who have money that would actually not care about having lunch at a strip club.
I know.
It's not like McDonald's takes you to a strip club for lunch. It's usually upper class jobs and positions.
I don't think you understand.
No, that's where you go.
I'm not saying that's the way it is.
pound
I'm
and
just
cement
saying.
for 4 hours.
I would be hard.
Oh, that too. Yeah. So those type of jobs as well, like construction, I could see doing that. Yeah.
Oh, I was a
But not
lot
your
jockey
average.
and I did that.
Yeah, I never saw your average low end jobs
I
going
never
to
saw
strip clubs
high-end
for lunch.
executives going to strip clubs.
They literally make movies of the topic. What are you talking about?
Adult movies? What movie? What mainstream?
Okay, you know what?
movie
I don't know. Okay,
has it-
brunch
has-
at a
They're
strip
all
club
off the
is a
strip
thing.
fees.
That's all I'm saying.
I know what he's trying to say.
Yeah, if you don't know what I'm trying to say, then you don't know me, or you're just trying to make fun of me. So take your
There are
shots.
high-end strip clubs like that.
Yes, the one that I'm talking about is a high-end strip club. It's not your freaking lowbrow, Beetlejuice strip
It's
club.
a high-end buffet. I guess that's what.
Yeah, the buffet's actually pretty good too. Like I heard, like they have some really good food over there. Even better than the ones that you get at like those little cruise gambling ships that they offer. Those actually I can't stand. I haven't gotten a good buffet at a gambling cruise place in a while. It always seems like second-rate food.
Best in the cases, does it make it any better that execs lunch at a strip club instead of a 3-martini lunch business meeting at a strip club?
I guess Al Bundy would do it. So, I take that back. Okay, just forget what I said. Cross it off the market. It's for everybody. I wouldn't go there necessarily because I got my own idea about strip clubs, but
The
doesn't do anything
high-end
for me.
ones, here at least, they have a cover charge every time. And that cover charge is like $20 minimum.
The high-end strip clubs around here are the ones that you don't get syphilis from sitting on the couch.
They have couches.
It's the way you
Yeah,
said that.
high-end
Just it's
strip
like
clubs.
so. Tell us about your experience there. You just said that with a sense of with experience behind that.
No, my old supervisor used to run one of the strip clubs there, and and he quit after a couple of weeks because he felt like if he sat on the couch, he'd get syphilis or chlamydia.
My father owned a freaking nightclub.
Nightclub or a strip club?
Well, the same
There's a
thing.
difference. No,
They're
there's
co-
a
they're co-
difference.
there's a
No.
difference, but they were stripping. They had played music. They had
I think
bands.
we've
They
gone over
had
this
women with their
before.
tops off, the whole 9 yards. But it was called a nightclub.
Okay.
At
First
least
of
that's
all,
what they called it.
topless is not stripping.
Well,
Topless nightclub. Okay, how about that? And it had men too. So some nights were for men, some nights were for women.
So
And
it's
they
a
used to
strip
have
club
the.
without a license.
so
He
we
used to have.
understand
No.
you're a
It was
young
legit.
LDG had to
Yes, when I
learn
was.
to
Yes, I
identify
was
people
2-3 years old
by their
in a
gender.
nightclub. All the girls knew me. Yes, frickin'. I barely remember it. I have like maybe 2 or 3 memories of actually
You
walking
were
around in a
2 or
nightclub.
3 years old in an adult nightclub.
Maybe like maybe 3 or 4 because I was walking around.
You
I
were
remember
4 years
walking
old.
around.
And
You were
child
4
services didn't get called?
No, this is New York.
Oh, in New York.
Yes,
You sure it wasn't called Bada Bing?
Right. Was this
it
Manhattan?
was called the Casbah. It's called the Casbah.
What borough?
It was in the Bronx.
Wow.
That sounds seedy.
But it was regulated. He had regulation people come by. I remember him
Sure.
telling me that
Yeah,
guy
the
would come by and he
4-year-old
would inspect.
regulated, the
He would inspect all the
inspections,
women to make sure that the nipple
the inspectors would
covers
inspect
were on
the
properly, and
women's.
they would make sure there's no hairs coming out of the bikini line and all that. Yeah,
Wait, were there nipple covers or were they naked?
there were nipple covers.
Well, that's not naked. That's not a strip club.
Literally just nipple covers.
Literally not a strip club then.
That's a go-go
But I
bar.
didn't call it a strip club. I said it was a nightclub
That's a go-go bar.
with 99% nudity. Okay, sheesh.
No, but that 1% is the biggest 1%. The nipple
It ma-
covering.
Made him
That's
plenty
what
of money.
changes it.
Yeah. All you need is the pasties and some
Pasties,
shorts that goes from strip club to go bar burlesque.
Yeah, go-go bar.
Well, I actually have a commercial he made on cassette. I just can't see it because it was made on Super VHS, and I don't have a Super VHS player. I actually have a commercial that was played on TV for the nightclub. I'm dying to see it.
Go mail that away and get it transferred.
I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
can
that's
find
what
it,
I'm thinking of doing.
You can probably find the ad on YouTube or on online somewhere.
I don't know. I mean, we're talking the 80s, early 80s.
A local
mean-
commercial, probably gone.
No, not necessarily.
Well, I guess if you knew when it
Anyone could find it. It's called the Casbah. Early 90s, late 70s.
Was
in
it
New
C?
York.
C or a
If
K?
anyone finds it,
had a
C,
spelling on
Casbah
there.
with a C.
C.
Casbah, like the regular way you spell Casbah, not no
I don't know
freaking.
what the fuck Casbah is. You understand most of us.
Isn't there a movie called the Casbah? I mean, or
Casbah?
The song
The Casbah.
Rock the Casbah.
Rock the Casbah. There we go.
What street was it exactly?
I don't know the exact street, man.
West 66th?
I don't know the street. I was 3 or 4, dude. I don't remember
Bronx.
specifics
I
like
don't know what
that.
the Bronx is. All I keep seeing is Casbah Halal Cart.
New York.
Stanley says in Canada we get 100% nudity.
Yes,
and
finally
booze.
somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In the States, if it's either or.
It
It's
just depends where
topless-
you go. Where you're at.
Topless and booze, or nudity 100% and no booze, which is ridiculous.
No, it just depends where you're at, Bird.
What, there are states where it's full nudity and booze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
They
seems
actually
like
allow that
whatever
here in
state-
Washington. It's just that if you make contact with the dancer, you're going to prison.
Okay, well, you see, there's always an if. That's the problem. Okay, you could make contact with the stripper in New York or California, as long as they're only, top. As long as there's just their boobs and that
LD
there's alcohol.
LDG, check the private chat link.
Yeah.
Stanley, it would appear that our leaders do not think we can handle alcohol and vagina
You
at
can't.
the same time.
Not a lot of people can.
Huh.
One of the major strip clubs here basically was run by Hell's Angels. And if you messed around with any of the girls, no police were involved.
Yeah, let me ask Mother. Maybe she knows more
You
information.
had probably
real
got
quick.
dragged out and probably were never seen of again.
Yeah, I'd imagine that was a better way of keeping the peace. Stanley says, well, that's a rule here too. Can't touch them. But what if it's in the VIP room?
Hey, what goes on in the VIP room stays in the VIP room.
There's the old Chris Rock song. There is no sex in the champagne room. Actually, called the champagne room. It's like, you need to learn this lesson. No matter what she tells you, no matter how much she says it, there is no sex in the champagne room.
Okay. All right. I got confirmation. It wasn't the Bronx. I'm sorry. It was New Rochelle, and it was possibly on Main Street.
New Rochelle? I fucking worked in New Rochelle my entire life. Not my entire life. A long time. Was it Sue's Rendezvous?
What's Sue's Rendezvous?
It was a strip club in New Rochelle.
No, it's called the Casbah.
But fucking there was no
CASBAH.
place. Well, then it was gone. CA what?
CASBAH.
CASBAH. Okay, well, it would have been on
New
Main
Rochelle.
Street. In New Rochelle.
And she said thinks it's Main Street. Yes.
Yeah, Main Street is probably where it would have been. I mean, that's where all the businesses were. But yeah, it would have been gone by 2000. By the time I was.
Oh,
there.
it way would have been gone by 2000. It was gone by 85.
I bet my boss was probably there at some point because he liked to frequent those types
Oh,
of
my
establishments.
dad knew a lot of people. He's quite a lot of people knew him.
Huh.
He used to have singers, groups,
Your boss knew
impressionists.
Your dad
He
might
had
have known my boss.
Yeah, Mr. Frank and LDG's dad.
Imagine
Possible.
if LDG's dad had become good friends with Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank would have had the money to
Buy it.
Prometheus, to fund Prometheus. He would have been like, "There, your son's good with computers." Yeah, Sid. Well, I need to make him my computer guy. And LDG would have had my life. And he would have had a fund for Prometheus. How different the world would have turned out. Berno says, I like big butts, and they don't have to be too big.
As long
Chris
as they're
Rock was
real.
a thing. Yes, Kronos. Chris Rock was a thing, at least. So, and he got punched in the face and became a thing again. Last on the case is looky, no touchy here too, at least for men. If a woman visits a strip club with a male or female talent, they can touch to a degree. Women can't.
They can do
grab-
whatever they want because no one's checking that.
Who's gonna complain? Stanley says, but they can touch you. Just tip well and wear thin pants.
Or no
that's right,
pants.
your pants. When men go to a strip club, they've got to wear. It's kind of weird, right? Like you see a guy at the strip club, and if he's wearing like thin pants, or he's wearing jeans, and like, well, that's going to be no fun for anybody.
Or it's even worse if you go in there wearing gray sweatpants.
Sweatpants, that's right.
And you get a lap dance and she leaves a big wet spurt.
Yeah, don't go with gray sweatpants. Go dark colored sweatpants. Crono says it's too early for booze. Stanley says, ever go to Scores? I went to some famous one in the city, but I forget what it was called. And honestly, the night I went was the night before 9/11. It was part of my friend's bachelor party night in the city. It might have been Scores. I saved the matchbook. You know, they used to give you matches.
Yeah.
I've got it saved somewhere. I think if it is, it might have been Scores.
I know you're never the big socialite bird, but did you ever hit up like CBGB's in New York?
No.
No? Oh,
No, I did get an invite to is it the Penthouse Club or something? It was one of the, I don't know if it was Playboy or Penthouse. A friend was the salesman for their region, and he got me an invite, but I didn't go. Just I wussied out. I don't want to go alone.
Yeah, it's sort of akin going to a movie alone.
I guess if I could have asked one of the model girls that we had, could have gone, but then it's like that. It's like it's not business, and I'm certainly not asking as a friend. But Darren Wagner says, so we have deemed Melted Copper not guilty, have we? No, Darren, I've just said that I lack sufficient evidence to call to flat out say he's guilty, and I apologize for doing so. I didn't want anybody going forward to take what I said as
gospel.
Yeah, as gospel. It's just an opinion of mine I had at the time, and after thinking through it a bit longer, I'd rather err on the side of caution before ruining someone's internet life. So, apology.
Well, some of the damage is already done, but that's.
I prefer going ahead innocent till proven guilty.
I just wish he would have stayed in the underground just a bit longer, because that would have exonerated him if he didn't just leave quickly. Oh, sucks. Because he was literally in the underground like minutes before.
Yeah, that I'll be honest. The fact that he was in the underground just a few minutes before as himself, and we knew it was him because he was.
Yeah, we
on
knew it was
camera.
him.
So the fact that he went from the underground quickly to seemingly that it was him who went from the underground to Resolute Stream, that kind of made me just think that, oh, it's obviously had to have been him, but it didn't have to. Our Chronos says Penthouse. I think it was Penthouse. Chronos says it's not business. It's effing a 10. I don't. Unsubbing. Why are you unsubbing? Arabic Sonder says Kapla. Kapla Arabic. It's okay. Thank you. It went down. I don't understand why you're unsubbing for this. Everybody waking up here.
Huh?
Waking up to stories of strip clubs.
It's the best way to wake up.
Strip club in York.
Well, there's even better ways, but we will not go there.
I think we can imagine. We can imagine. I am still shocked that LDG's life and my own both cut through New Rochelle and New York. You know who else?
Yeah.
No.
Girls put why he's unsubbing.
Oh, Curtis. He said you had the chance to screw a 10 and failed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, I don't know where that comes in. It's not like going to the Penthouse Club. Promised you it wasn't free sex.
You sure?
No, honestly, I'm not sure. But I can't imagine it was.
And you go there and like there's vaginas flying everywhere.
I'll take her and yeah, then the back row. No.
And it's like, wait. Who's going to pay for this all? Mr. Frank's tab.
Exactly.
So it's cheap but not free.
Put it on the company tab. Do you know where you get your Jägermeister from? Oh, sorry.
And as soon as you say those two words, Mr. Frank, you're like, oh, of course, right this way, sir. The name that opens doors.
Frank. The next day, you'll be like, Joe, I see you
had a fun
using
time.
the company, using the company discount. It's like discount.
He'd be like, I have taught you well.
No, he'd say next time you take me.
Yeah. That's what I would be afraid of. Next time we both go.
We get the same room discount.
You ever heard of the devil? Oh no.
Sorry, I went there.
Oh my God. That would be pretty awful. It's not something I ever thought about till now.
It's the last
47
picture
Yorktown.
you would want in your head.
Says, good morning, young sir. Good morning, 47. And perhaps Caroga and coffee. Yeah, I don't know if you heard 47 Yorktown. Caroga coffee. It's going to be a thing one day. Last Sunday case says there are no 10s in strip clubs. Maybe 5 2s, but definitely no 10s.
I like the 5 2s.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I would say in Vegas, they're pretty close. There were some pretty close to 10s. And I guess, to be honest, in Manhattan too, they're pretty goddamn attractive. But yeah, I mean, those are where the woman is firmly in command of everything. There's rules, no touching without, and even in the champagne room, quite limited, unless she wants to. Then she can do whatever she wants. But Kronos is saying Caroga coffee is gross. Why would that be gross, Kronos? Just because it's mined by orphans?
No, it's the blood, sweat, and tears of orphans, plus some gelogia.
Gelogia blend is separate.
And don't forget some ground up Kroganite.
Oh, Kroganite in the coffee? No.
Yeah.
Kroganite is much too
valuable.
Yeah, valuable to be wasted in coffee.
Well, it's like that. It's like truffles. It gives you that extra flavor.
Maybe for the premium blend.
Yeah. Premium blend with added Kroganite. Those poor orphan miners.
You have to teach them how to make the Kroganite.
Last MFK says Krogan coffee contains Deej Farm soybeans. No soy. No soy in Krogan coffee.
No, that's how the mining orphans make the Kroganite, is they eat Deej's farm soybeans.
Wouldn't surprise me if soys increase the chance of Kroganite. I just saw the private chat. Wow. Did you send that to LDG?
I told him I posted it in there.
No.
I think he looked at it.
It says New York, though. Mhm. Yeah, it would have been New Rochelle is far enough from the city that it would say New Rochelle. Karoganite is in the chat. Says Viva Karoga. Viva Karoga. And Cronus says New York is retarded. Kronos. You live in New York.
On from New York this morning.
You're New York, Kronos.
So you should know.
I guess
So should you.
I guess that's true.
You see your mayor?
I try not. Let's see. Google Ads policy. Google wrote back. Let's see.
I've got to run because I have to go take care of a stupid cat.
Okay.
I may be back later.
Yeah,
if you're still
JP.
streaming. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Take care, JPs.
Yeah, you too. Later, Bert.
Later, JPs. Yeah, I did see that, by the way, Bird.
Oh, okay. And Kronos says, and our governor. Yeah. Let's see.
Which governor? The groper or the bitch?
I do. Governor Hochul.
Groper too?
We only have one governor.
Well, you guys didn't get rid of Como not that long ago.
Isn't he running again?
I don't know.
Oh. You incomplete the details of your Google Ads account policy issues. To fix them, to going to Policy Manager. For each issue, you can do one of the following. Edit your ad to fix the issue. Saving ads after editing them will automatically resubmit ads for approval. As such, you do not need to submit your ads for review again manually. For ads with destination issues, first fish your ad's destination page, then hover over the ad status column and click the appeal button to submit your ads for review. We can review most ads in one business day. Some reviews may take longer. If you have successfully fixed the policy issues, the ad status will change to eligible after some time. Thank you, the Google Ads team. One ad's impacted by Google Ads policy. My campaign, where I was promoting a YouTube video about Rene Abu-Janwa, says disapproved because of election advertising in the United States. And it says certificate required. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. Campaign status, all but removed. And group status, all but removed. Ad status, all but removed. We don't have any policy issues. What? Appeal history. Each track. Balance exhausted. I'm sorry, guys. I'm reading an email here from Google, and I literally feel stupider for having read their reply to me. It was never about, I don't even know where to begin. I complained to them that I wasn't getting what I paid for. And they came back to me and saying that I'm in violation of something, which makes no sense.
So they took your money for the promotion, but that is denied for promotion.
It seems like that. Hey, Brandon, is that you?
Hey,
Brandon?
Good morning.
LDG did a stream with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Gap.
Hey, Brandon. Sorry, I'm in the middle of cleaning out my dryer right now. What's going on, buddy?
Well,
Good to see you.
Brandon left. Well, I guess Brandon had somewhere else to be. Chronos says, I need to take a nappy break later, taters. Take care, Chronos. Gap After Dark says, hey, Bird, how are you doing? And also says, hey, the last son of K, LDG, Resolute, and Gorilla. And Chronos.
Yeah, hey, Gap.
I'm doing okay, Gap. We're still dealing with some medical issues here. Nephew O'Pre's got a medical issue of his own coming up this week, so we're a bit nervous. Nothing that we need to be nervous about, but just, it's never easy knowing that somebody's got something they got to deal with, especially when it's a little nephew. Let's check. Salty, does he appear?
Not on yet.
No. No. Okay, well, at this point, though, I do have to get going because I gotta get ready for the day and whatnot. I was not planning on streaming this long. Gorilla, you got anything you want to say for me?
Well, we're watching Mad Max 3 Beyond Thunderdome tonight. So then we got Cringe Stock coming up again, Creeping Terror from 1964 on Thursday. Then Walton's The Graduation on Friday. Then Justified on Wednesday. That's about it.
Cool. Would you like to put in the link or anything? And welcome to
I can here. I'll do I can send a link for the Mad Max 3 tonight.
Sure. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Kapla Bird, thank you for the early stream. Thank you for coming by. Resolute, anything you'd like to?
Dramata Sunday on Tuesday, open panel on Thursday, and the poll for next week's cartoons should be up now. That'll be Saturday at 8.
Resolute, I do apologize, and this is for my part in all this.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Sorry, you're kind of got pulled into this.
Not the worst thing I ever got rolled into.
Gotcha. LDG.
Yes, sir. How's it going, everybody?
Anything you'd like to say when we go?
Thanks for having me. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a couple things here. Appreciate it.
Everybody, take care. Freethenet.org/underground.
Thanks for having me on, Bert.
What? Yep.
Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys all again. Apologies to Melted Copper. You hear this, man, I do offer you a chance to come up and talk one day, whatever you want to do. Yes, as long as we'll all be closed, or the camera will be off for me, more than likely. But you know, we'll see what's going on. I do apologize if I was wrong. I am sorry. And Christina heard. Oh, hey, Christine. Not Christina. Christine.
Hey, Christine.
I keep saying Christina because I misread it. Sorry, just saw this. I mean, yes, they can have the same screen name, but there are numbers on the name after the at. Also, URL is going to be different. Yeah, but I didn't check. I didn't check any of that. Stanley's is still no sign of Salty. Yeah, he was up late last night, so he might be a late start today. Last in the cases, thanks for the stream, Bird and panel. Great chat. Christine says, so if someone used my name, there would be a different HTTP. Yeah, but nobody checked.
Yeah.
Nobody checked.
Well, on StreamYards here, mine just says Gorilla's Random Thoughts because that's what I put in. I can change it to anything here. Here, Jerk can put it just anything.
Yeah, in StreamYard, there's no way to know. You would have to have them say, yes, this is why you if you have somebody new, I would ask them to type in the chat. This way in the chat, you could go to their page as a moderator. You can always open their page and see what their real YouTube channel is. That said, if they have to at least sign in to StreamYard, you catch a lot of people because they don't want to associate their fake account with their real account. Christine said, I did notice on the search there is one Melted Copper second from the top. Not seeing any others. No, I didn't even think to check. It could have already been deleted. But anyway, guys, thank you all again. We just ended the stream here. Kapla all, Bird, and panel out.